Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the day 10 of our gratitude practice of 28 days. We have successfully come today. We're going to complete 10 days. So, how are you feeling? How is this 10 days of journey for everyone, each one of you? You can type it in one word in the chat box. Great. See here, this is very, very important line. No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. So giving thanks is at most important, and that is a top priority for us. An ancient spiritual teaching say that what we give to another person with a full heart returns to us hundredfold, not 10 times, 100 times, sometimes even 1,000 times also. So being grateful and saying thank you to another person for anything you receive from them is not only urgent, it's vital to improving your life. Your life here means it's all areas, your health, your relationships, your money, your business, everything, and peace of mind also. The more you are giving thanks in return for what you are receiving could be your money, appreciation, or good health, any products, any services, anything that you receive from any people, have to give gratitude. The more you give gratitude, and your life will improve immediately. Okay, and this gratitude practice will work magically, instantly, and immediately. Gratitude is a powerful energy, and so whomever you direct gratitude's energy towards, that's where it goes. So if you think of gratitude's energy looking like sparkling magic dust, then when you express gratitude to another person in return for something you have received from them, you are literally sprinkling them with that magic dust. The powerful positive energy in magic dust reaches and affects whomever you sprinkle it on. Most of us make contact with many people every day, whether on the phone, through email, face to face at work, in stores, restaurants, elevators, buses, trains. In many cases, the people we make contact with deserve our gratitude because we are receiving something from them. Maybe we are learning something from them, maybe we are receiving something from them. Now it's time to give gratitude, and it's like a magic dust. Whomever you sprinkle, even their life is gonna change, and more than them, because you're gonna change, because what goes around comes around. So what you give out, giving thanks in return for what you have received, is going to come back to you in hundredfold. Think about the people you encounter on a typical day who provide you with some kind of service, like those who working on in stores, restaurants, bus, cab drivers, customer service people, cleaners, staff at your work. The people who work in service are giving themselves to serve you, and you are receiving their service. If you don't say thank you in return for their service, then you are not being grateful. You are stopping the good from coming into your life. Think about maintenance workers who keep our transport system working safely, those who maintain the service of utilities such as electricity, gas, water, and our roads. We really grateful for that, for the people who are cleaning, keeping our city clean, keeping our town clean, keeping our village clean, and definitely for the road transportation. Without road transportation or train or bus or flight, without this, just imagine how our life is gonna be. So it is going to be very, very difficult without road transportation, without air transportation. So our life becomes very, very difficult, and because of which our life has become so much easy. Like now we can, and I can be now, for the breakfast I can have it here, for the lunch I can have it in some other country, and for the dinner I can have it in the some other country. So that's a power of the transportation. Really we must be grateful. And think about the cleaners of the world who clean our streets, public bathrooms, trains, buses, airplanes, hospitals, restaurants, supermarkets, and office buildings. You cannot personally say thank you to all of them, but you can sprinkle them with a magic dust by saying thank you next time you pause on one of them. And you can be grateful next time you sit at your clean desk, or walk on a clean sidewalk, or cross a polished floor. So whenever you come across each person, so say them or sprinkle them with magic dust by saying thank you next time whenever you come across. And you can be grateful next time as you sit to your clean desk or a walk on a clean sidewalk or across a polished floor. When you are at a cafe or a restaurant, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to each person as they serve you. When you are, just imagine where you are hotel or restaurant or a cave, and say thank you when the person serves you, and whether cleaning the table, giving you the menu, receiving your order, filling your glass with water, serving you the meal ordered, clearing the table, giving you the bill, giving your change. Remember to say thank you every single time. If you are in a store or a supermarket checkout, sprinkle magic dust and say thank you to the person who serves you or packs you your groceries. So even for the people who packs your groceries at supermarkets or the vegetable store, you need to be really, really grateful for them. If you're traveling by plane, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to the chicken people and people in security, the person who checks your ticket as you board, and the cabin crew who greet you as you enter the plane. During the flight, say thank you to the cabin crew every time they perform a service for you. Serving drinks, food, or removing your plate or trash is a service. The airline thanks you for flying with them. Captain flying with them, and the captain thanks you and the crew thank you. So do the same and thank them as you leave the plane. Every time you take off on the land at your destination safely, say thank you, because the fact that you can fly is an absolute miracle. Definitely it's a miracle. We are able to fly and we are able to travel very fast, very quick, safely. So that means we need to be really, really grateful for all the people, for all the transportation. Be grateful to those people who assist you in your work, whether they are clerical staff, receptionist, canteen staff, cleaners, customer service people, or any of your work colleagues. Magic dust them all with thank you. All of them are doing you a service. They all deserve your continued gratitude in return. Definitely, when we perform some act, let's say you provide your services or you are providing your work, and when somebody says thank you in return for your services, how do you feel? Everyone, you've done some work for some person or some people, and in return they say thank you to you. How do you feel? We feel happy, we feel joyful. Same way, if other people are doing service to you, you must, in return, you have to say thank you for them, so that they'll also feel good, we also feel good, because feeling good is the key. So we also feel good, they also feel good. We can create a positive environment. That's how our relationship changes. I mean, personal relationships, social relationships also changes wonderfully with this practice of gratitude. So you must remind yourself, and because even though you keep alarm, that won't help you unless until you're not aware. So being conscious is utmost important while saying thank you. So at least for 10 transaction, or make a habit of giving gratitude every single day for 10 people. Maybe that could be the activity today. So whether it is an activity or not, so make sure you give at least gratitude for every single day for 10 people, and every day try to increase. Okay, 10 people, 15, 20 people, so that your relationship with other people also will improve, and relationship with yourself also, because the way you treat yourself, the way you treat other people also. And when you're giving gratitude, you feel enormous joy, inner joy that one cannot express, only one can feel it when we say thank you. Store assistants, waitresses work very hard to serve people. They have chosen a job to serve other people, and serving the public means encountering all kinds of people in varying moods, including those who are ungrateful. Even for them, they'll receive with love. If you see waitress or any assistants or waiters, even though the person is rude to them, but still they receive that person with love. Have you noticed, how many of you noticed, whether person is good or not, whether person is behaving well or not, whether person is rude or not, still the waiter or waitress, they'll receive with love. Okay, sir, they say, okay, sir, sorry, sir. Thank you, sir. Even while they're giving the bill, while receiving the payment, your payment, they'll say thank you. Okay. So observe, try to observe and remind yourself to give gratitude for each and everything in your life. And from the day when we learn to give for gratitude for our health, gratitude for all, and it doesn't mean that only on that particular day you have to give gratitude, and rest of the time you have to forget it. Whatever you are giving, you are practicing gratitude every single day. Like health, we have given gratitude for health, relationships, for our work, for our job, everything. We have to make a habit of giving gratitude every single day. And today we're going to learn that activity, and tomorrow you have to perform all that activities. Like you have to give gratitude for your health, relationships, money, your family members, workers, colleagues, staff. So if you do this way, then entire life is going to change. That's this power of gratitude, and this 28 days practices will help you do that. And it is your responsibility, and it is your conscious effort that you need to make it a habit of giving gratitude for everything and for everyone. Next time you are being served by another person, remember that person who is serving you is a precious daughter or a son to parents, an irreplaceable brother or sister to siblings, or a mother or a father to a family and children, and a loved, adored partner or a friend, and they deserve your kindness and patience. So be patient and be kind to the people who are ungrateful for you, who are not loving for you. Also be kind to them, because they are ignorant. And after learning so many things, but still if you are angry at some person because of their bad behavior or their negative behavior, it does not make any sense, because why they are creating pain. Maybe it need not be your family members. Maybe other people also sometimes may create a pain for you, may create suffering for you. Why do they create? It's because they are also undergoing some pain. So that's the reason they are creating pain. And as a spiritual practitioner, if you're not understanding this, and if you're behaving like some other person, then it won't make any sense. Like after practicing self-love, gratitude, we must love and we must be grateful for all the people and for everyone, for all the things also, materialistic things. At times, you may encounter a person in service who behaves rudely toward you or does not give you the attention you think you deserve. It may be more challenging to be grateful in these situations, but your gratitude can be dependent on another person's behavior. But your gratitude cannot be, okay, this is very important. Your gratitude cannot be dependent on another person's behavior. Gratitude means it's a love. Out of love we give gratitude. Okay, practice compassion, and when you have that compassion, automatically you will start giving gratitude. But if your gratitude is depending only on the person behavior, let's say if the person is behaving good, you give gratitude. If the person is not behaving well, then you don't give gratitude. That means that's not a true compassion. That's a conditional loving, because there is a condition. If the person behavior is good, then I give gratitude. If the person behavior is not good, I don't give gratitude. That's a conditional loving. So remove all that conditions. Okay, love yourself exactly the way you are. Love other people exactly the way they are. Choose to be grateful no matter what. Choose magic in your life no matter what. It might help you to remember that you don't know what difficulty someone might be going through. At time you connect with him or her. That's why because we don't know what they're going through. They're undergoing through some pain, and because of which they may cause you some pain or suffering. And as a spiritual practitioner, you must really be conscious of that pain the other person going through. Then you'll have an enormous compassion, enormous gratitude towards other people. They may be feeling unwell. They may have just lost a loved one. Their marriage might have ended, or they may be in desperation and at a tipping point in their life. Your gratitude and kindness might be the most magical thing that happens to them that day. But the moment you say gratitude, they also feel very happy. They also feel a sense of compassion for themselves also when you say thank you for other person. And it is not only improve your feelings, it also helps to other person also to feel good, to feel better. So still, even with this gratitude practice, you are helping many people. You are contributing for the peace of other people also by saying this is a magic dust. This gratitude practice is a magic dust. Wherever you sprinkle, it turns into magic. So that's the beauty of this gratitude practice. Say thank you to the other people also. Even their life is going to change. Your life is also going to change. Their life also is going to change. That's a power of gratitude. That's a power of magic dust. So sprinkle wherever it is possible. Sprinkle for the people, sprinkle for the things, sprinkle for the services that you have received. The more you use this gratitude, and your life becomes very, very beautiful. They may be feeling unwell. They may have just lost a loved one. Their marriage might have just ended, or they may be in desperation at the tipping point in their life. Your gratitude and kindness. See, that's why very, very important. Your gratitude and kindness might be the most magical thing that happens to them that day. Be kind for everyone you meet. He's fighting a hard battle. If you thank someone on the phone for his or her help, don't throw away your thank you. Instead, give the reason why you are grateful. For example, thank you for your help. Thank you for going out of your way for me. Thank you for giving me so much of your time. Thank you for resolving the situation for me. I am very, very grateful to you. You will be amazed at the response from the other person when you do this one simple thing, because they feel your sincerity. When you say thank you to someone in person, look at his or her face. They will not feel your gratitude or receive your magic dust unless you look directly at them. Directly look into their eyes and say the magic words from your heart, wholeheartedly. Say thank you, not looking down, not looking side. Look at their face, because they can feel the vibration. So look at their face and say the magic words. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your time. Thank you for giving me solution. Thank you for giving me the guidance. So they feel very, very happy for you. When you say thank you to someone in, look at his or her face. They will not only feel your gratitude, receive magic dust unless you look at them directly. You have wasted an opportunity to help that other person to change your own life if you say thank you to the air. If you say thank you to the air, looking there and looking here, it's going to be waste. Look at their own face and say thank you. In fact, if you can look at their eye into their eyes, then it's even more powerful. Just try it today. Look at somebody, look into somebody eyes and say the words thank you. When you receive any service or when you receive anything from them, say thank you by looking into their eyes, so that it will be even more powerful than looking at his or her face. Or say thank you as you are looking down. Say thank you while you are on a cell phone, because you are not really sincere when you do that. A couple of years ago, I was in a store buying a gift for my sister. The store assistant who served me listened to what I was looking for, and then she went on a search for the perfect gift as though it was for her sister. As the store, see, that's what important. She didn't search just for the sake of searching. She searched as if she is searching for her own sister. So this is where very, very important. Do as if you are doing, like even the Bible, Jesus Christ has said, do as if you are doing it for yourself. Like the way how you do for yourself, do for others also in the same way. Then our life is going to be very, very beautiful. And that is what right oneness is all about. Like the way you treat yourself is, and treat others also in the same way, I mean in the good manner, then our life becomes very, very beautiful. Even others also, they feel happy, and their also life also will improve with this magic dust. As the store assistant handed me the bag containing the perfect, beautifully wrapped gift, I received a call on my cell phone. I was finishing the call when I reached the front entrance of the store. Suddenly, an unsettled feeling swept over me. I immediately returned to the store assistant who had helped me, and I not only thanked her, but I told her all the reasons why I was grateful to her, how much I appreciated everything she did for me. I showed her with gratitude's magic dust, her eyes filled with tears, and the biggest smile you have ever seen swept across her face. So that's a beauty. When you say thank you to any person by looking into their eyes wholeheartedly, they feel enormous joy. And the joy they may not express, like they may express, like in this example, she expressed it by with the tears. So it need not be same with other person also. You can feel it when the other person feel this enormous joy. You can feel it because we are all feeling beings, emotional beings, vibrational beings. We can feel it and we can sense it, their enormous joy. So that's a power of gratitude. Every action always has an equal reaction. If you really mean it, when you say thank you, the other person will feel it. And you will not only have made another person feel really good, but your gratitude will fill you with an indescribable happiness that one cannot describe how much the happy the person becomes once they say the gratitude or when they say the magical words, thank you. That day I walked out of the store indescribably happy. I don't use magic dust only for the people who serve. I use gratitude's magic dust in all kinds of situations. When I say goodbye to my daughter before she drives to her home, I feel gratitude for her having arrived home safely. And I wave my fingers in the air. Imagine sprinkling the magic dust over her and her car. Sometimes I sprinkle magic dust on my computer before I begin a new project, sprinkle magic dust ahead of me before I walk into a store to look for something in particular that I need. My daughter uses magic dust when she is driving, and if she sees another driver who seems to be stressed and speeding, she sprinkles the magic dust over them to help make them feel better and keep them safe. You can use this magic sprinkle wherever you go. Wherever you go, if you're going to supermarket, just sprinkle this magic dust, or if you're traveling to some place, sprinkle the magic dust. Then things will change magically, miraculously. Today, yes, today take gratitude's magic dust with you for the people who work in service, and look for every opportunity you can to sprinkle magic dust on everyone by saying thank you. Thank at least 10 people who perform different services you benefit from today. Today onwards, not only today onwards, you have to give for at least 10 people every single day from whom you receive the benefits or any services. It does not matter if you don't get the opportunity to do it in person. You can mentally acknowledge the people whose service you benefit from. The magic dust will still reach them. As an example, mentally say to yourself, so thank you so much to that person because I received so and so benefits from that particular person. You can mentally also do this activity. I'm really grateful to the cleaners who work through the early hours of the morning, making sure that the streets are cleaned of trash every day. I have never really thought about how grateful I am for that service, which is done like a clockwork every day. Just imagine sometimes when we are not feeling healthy, we don't go to anywhere or we don't clean our house. Just imagine if the streets are not clean, when you are going for a morning walk, if the streets are not clean, you don't feel good. But every day, whether they are healthy or not, still they are rendering the services. They are cleaning the streets every single day, early morning, maybe around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. They are cleaning it every day without miss. Just imagine how much we need to be really, really grateful for them. But as an individual, for us, like, we have a choice. We can wake up at 7 o'clock, we can wake up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. But for them, they need to wake up early morning because they need to make sure that the streets are very clean, because they are cleaning to make us feel good, because they are serving us. With this serving mentality, if you can give gratitude in return for that service that you are receiving, then you can do this activity mentally also by visualizing the people, and you can give gratitude for them in return, so that they can feel the energy, and their life also is going to change with this practice. And you have to do it every day, not only today, because today it's an activity, we have to do it. And every day also make it a practice of giving gratitude wherever you go, whomever you meet, whomever you receive any benefits or services. So make a habit of giving gratitude in return. Make sure you keep count of the people in service you are grateful for, so that you know when you have thanked 10 different people for their services and sprinkled magic dust on them all. If you imagine the sparkling, the magic dust falling over people when you thank them, you have a picture of what really happens in the invisible with the power of gratitude. That's nothing but the enormous joy you will feel in your heart. That is not visible, but you can feel it. With this picture in your mind, it will help you to know that the magic dust of gratitude really does reach people. Okay, even though if you are doing this activity mentally, but still it works and it reaches the people, that it will be available to help them to improve their lives also, just by saying the magic words thank you. And every time you sprinkle magic dust over another person, it also returns to you, your own life, in your own life. So our life, with this gratitude practice, simply our life also changes and other people's lives also changes, just by saying the magic words thank you. And your gratitude should not dependent on their behavior. Okay, should not depend, cannot be depend on other person's behavior, because you must, then that's a conditional loving. And only if conditions are satisfied or criteria is satisfied, then only I love that other person. That's a conditional loving. And when you simply, when you're not loving other person, you cannot give gratitude. If you are not loving anything like a materialistic thing, you cannot give gratitude. Okay, the force behind this gratitude is love. Okay, everything is love. In this entire universe, there is only two emotion. One is love and another one is fear. And if your life is driven by love, every day it's a wonderful day, every day it's a beautiful day, every day is a magical day for you. But if you are driven by fear, then every day is a horrible day. And now we need to consciously, we must choose love and we must choose compassion. And the compassion should not depend on the other person behavior, and it should depend on our nature. That is our true nature, to be compassionate, to be unconditional. If you are at home today, then sit down with a pen and journal on your computer and go back in your mind, recalling the instances where people in service went out of their way for you. It may be, it may have been someone on the phone, or it may have been a tradesperson who was determined to resolve a problem for you. Maybe you received a great service from your mail person, the trash collectors, or the recycling companies, local store assistants. Make a written list of 10 instances where people in service helped you, and send magic dust by saying thank you to every one of them. Magic reminder, read through tomorrow's practice today, because the practice for day 11 begins when you first awake. Okay. Magic practice number 10, magic dust everywhere. Okay, let's make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list. Then at the end of each blessing, say the magic words thank you, thank you, thank you. First, finish writing it, or while writing also, you can feel the gratitude. Take out your gratitude journal and start writing. If you are done, you can update in the chat box that I'm done. How about others? Okay. Okay, still some of you are doing, I guess. You can take your time and you can complete it. And today's activity is, today sprinkle magic dust on 10 people who perform services you benefit from or you receive from by thanking them directly or directly looking at their face or directly looking into their eyes, not looking on the air. Otherwise, by mentally acknowledging and thanking them. If the person is in front of you from whom you are receiving the benefits or services, look into their eyes, say the magic words, thank you. If the people are far away from you, then you can visualize mentally, acknowledge their services, their benefits, and thank them wholeheartedly. Feel grateful to them for the services they perform, and you need to be conscious of doing this activity. And just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. And read tomorrow's practice today, because the practice for day 11 begins when you first wake up. Immediately first wake up, you'll attend these classes and we'll do it here only, okay? And that's all for today. Any of you want to share anything? You can raise your hand.
Tomorrow practice is after they wake up, immediately they need to say gratitude to the bed and to immediately they put the foot on the floor. That is activity. And they use the washroom, so they need to say gratitude for brush, for paste, for
Okay,
toilet,
fine.
for water. So that is activity. Before the class only they need to do it.
Okay, and we are doing in the class also, like by holding that magic rock. Is that fine, or we have to do it as soon as we wake up from our bed?
Immediately on the bed itself, they need to do it.
Okay, fine. So as soon as you wake up from your bed, so make sure you give gratitude for at least 10 things and try to increase it
You
every
can
single
read
day.
last, end of the summary will be there, no? What they have to do it, just read that this, so they will be aware what they have to do it.
Yes, and this third activity is before we go to sleep, we have to hold that magic rock. Anyhow, we'll do it in the night session. So read through tomorrow's practice today, because the practice for day 11 begins when you first wake up. And what Rona Bana was trying to say is we need to read tomorrow's magical practice today itself, so that we have to do that practice as soon as we wake up from our bed. So what do you suggest? Like, can we read it now, or will what we'll do is I will share this PDFs with you. You can read the tomorrow's practice on your own.
Okay, fine. I will do it. You leave it now. Anyway,
Okay,
if you tell also, they'll forget. Night, I will do it.
okay, fine. Yeah, in the night class, we'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, great. Any of you want to share anything? Okay, no sharings. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving us an opportunity to guide you all today, and feeling very happy and immense pleasure, the enormous joy within me. And thank you so much. I really look forward to see you tomorrow morning. Till then, take care and have fun and have a peaceful and joyful day. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you,
everyone.
sir.
Much, sir.